Welcome back to Fact Sheet Friday. This is week 2, the second set of fact sheets out, ready for the release of FS19 on November the 20th. And we're in for a treat today. There's some new ones, things that we've seen and kind of know about, but a little bit more detail about them, and a couple of things that we didn't necessarily know about. So without further ado, we'll crack on and look at what's available. So the first of these on our fact sheets is the Case Quad Track. This is a firm favourite on FS17. Really like this, and I think this is going to be coming under the heavy tractor section. I think you'll probably agree. The information it gives you on here is it's a tractor. We kind of know that already. £438,000, euros or dollars. That's the starting amount. It is 525 up to 692 horsepower. Fuel capacity 1,230 litres, top speed of 40 kilometers an hour or 24 miles per hour. The thing you can change on this is the engine setup, and I would imagine the base price is 438,000 and it's going to go up from there depending whether you go all the way up to 692 horsepower. Very, very nice piece of equipment, and nice to see it included in FS19. We've seen a few pictures of this and on various releases of videos and information already from Giants, but it's nice to actually see it on the fact sheet ready to go. The second on here is the Wilson Trailer Pacesetter. This is a semi-trailer. It's going to cost £80,000, euros or dollars, with a 60,000 litre capacity, which puts it right up there on the top end. I think it was only when we got the Black Sheep modding trailer, which was 70,000 litres, and then there were a couple of other mods that followed for console especially, that we were pushing up in that top end. I think the big cramp trailer semi one was 59,000 litres, so it's at that top end. It does say you can change the main colour, and it will take all of the crops that it says available just below. Now, as Wilson trailers are new to the game, coming up in FS19, especially on consoles, I don't know if there's been any Wilson trailers on PC. Possibly there might be some modded ones, but a little bit about the company. I generally add that into videos I do about new bits of machinery. Wilson Trailer Company is an Iowa-based corporation out of Sioux City. They deal in over-the-road trailers, livestock, grain, flatbed, self-unloading belt conveyors and gooseneck livestock trailers. The history of the company is that Frank Taplin Wilson founded the company in 1883 in a small wagon and carriage shop in the Huron Territory in South Dakota. In 1890, he moved to Sioux City, Iowa to join his brother George Wilson. Wilson Trailers is still a family-operated company, with the 4th generation of the family running it at the moment. Now, with the Pacesetter trailer and a lot of the Wilson trailers, they have their patented roller trap opener. It's a very clever design with, I'm trying to look here now, I'm reading some of this off because it's interesting to find out. It's the industry's easiest to use trap opener. That's the bottom opener, so it unloads from the bottom of the trailer. It all feeds down, kind of gravity fed into the bottom. It's clean and easy to maintain, and it doesn't use complicated gearboxes or hydraulics, which can add weight and cost and potential difficulties. It has twin sets of flexible straps that pull the door open and close with very little effort, and the frame is aluminium, which avoids corrosion concerns. There are virtually no obstructions below the frame, which means true ground clearance for auger use with less interference. So if you are unloading onto an auger plate underneath that, onto an auger and into a silo, that's uninterrupted by lots of mechanical gear and stuff underneath the trailer. This is going to be a nice one for console, especially because I suppose for everybody it's a different style of trailer. We're used to tipping trailers and ones that unload from the back. These are incredibly common across the US. Very flexible on and off the field. Nice addition to the game, and it's good to see them on the fact sheets. On to our next fact sheet. We have the Vaderstadt Seedhawk XL toolbar 84 foot. What I like about this is going to be in game on FS17. This was part of the Big Bud DLC. The colour is slightly different. The Big Bud DLC version was a kind of more maroon, kind of purplish, darker colour. Vaderstat, I believe, are a Canadian company, I think. That is off the top of my head, and I could be wrong on that. But this is the version, obviously, from the Big Bud pack, which is now being included in, and it's in the brighter Vaderstat red with yellow. This is an 84-foot cedar, which is massive, and it's great that we kind of get it as standard now. 290,000 pounds, euros, or dollars. It requires 640 horsepower to pull it. 25.6 meters, 84 foot, which I've already said, and this will seed at 18 kilometers an hour or 11 miles per hour. This requires the 980 seed cart, which is the second part on this fact sheet that comes with it. Very, very, very cool piece of kit. The Vaderstat Seedhawk 980 air cart, which is the second one on there, is the largest one that you see behind. This is the seed tank, which is going to cost 185,000. So the combination of the two, you're going to be looking at 300, 475,000. But that's a lot. But it's a big seeder. It will cover a lot of ground, especially maps like Welker Farms and things like that. You're going to need to run probably a couple of these, if not three. It's got a 34,500 litre capacity to the tank, does seed and fertilizer, and the thing you can change on this is the wheel setup. You can have standard or you can have rear twin wheels, pretty much like it was, like I say, in the Big Bud pack, but not everyone has or bought the Big Bud pack. So that's the second of the fact sheets with the Vaderstat Seedhawk XL. The next one on this list is one I'm quite excited about. It's nice to have something a little bit different. We've had Grimmy potato harvesters in game already anyway, but this is the more modern kind of updated version of the one we're used to on FS17. This is the Grimmy Veritron 470 Platinum Terra Track. It's a self-propelled potato harvester, costing 496,000 pounds, euros, or dollars. It's a 435 horsepower machine, I believe, running off a Mercedes-Benz engine. 600 litre fuel tank, and it runs at 25 kilometers per hour, 15 miles per hour. It will harvest at 10 kilometers an hour or 6 miles per hour, and has a tank capacity of 9,590 litres. So the harvester itself has the very large two narrow front wheels, and it has the TerraTrack rubber tracks on the back to avoid compaction. The thin narrows at the front are to obviously avoid crop damage. The real world version of this does have a very large intake unit on the front with very, very good visibility from the cab, which you can kind of see from the picture anyway. They can look right the way down into the intake unit. And it is run with a Mercedes-Benz engine, which fulfills the standard stage 4 exhaust emissions, and it has an automotive driving system which ensures reduced fuel consumption. Very, very nice bit of kit, and it's nice to see a more modern version of what we've kind of already seen in game. Looking forward to using this one a lot. The last in our lineup today, and another one like the Wilson trailers, which is new to FS19 and to the Farming Simulator game, is the Hardy Rubicon 9000. This is a self-propelled front boom sprayer. This will set you back 489,000 pounds, euros, or dollars. It's a 370 horsepower machine. It will run at, well, it will drive at 50 kilometers per hour, 31 miles an hour, and it will spray at 25 kilometers an hour or 15 miles per hour. It has a tank capacity of 9,000 litres, I think, which is one of the largest ones we've had in game for quite a while. And this is a 48.5 metre boom, 160 feet. That's by far the biggest one we've had. I'm sure 36 metres is the largest we've had so far. What I like about this picture as well is it shows you, obviously in the foreground, you've got your weeds and grass and whatever you've got in its full colour. And if you look just behind the sprayer, to the kind of left-hand side, you can see the brown kind of dying version of those things, which is kind of showing you the weeding system in operation as well, which I I really like. It's a fantastic bit of kit. One of the brilliant things about a front boom sprayer being that the vehicle is spraying before it drives over anything. What can often happen is with a rear boom sprayer, the vehicle itself kicks up dust and rubbish into the air, which the spray hits and then clumps on that rather than actually spraying the crop. So a front boom sprayer is a very, very cool bit of kit. What I'm going to do very, very quickly is tell you a little bit about Hardy, because it's new to the game, so I want to add a little bit more information. And then we'll be pretty much finished, because this is the last one of today's Fact Sheet Friday. So Hardy sprayers started off in Denmark in 1957 when Hartvig Jensen, or Jensen, I'm not too sure, I think it's Jensen, established the company. He was a keen gardener and he wanted a quality sprayer. After a few years, the company expanded horticulturally and invested in a large production facility outside Copenhagen. The Hardy sprayers were soon retailed not only to the Danish but also to European farmers, and the company expanded rapidly. So obviously from 1957 to 2017, so last year 2017, they celebrated their 60th anniversary as a company. And it's fantastic again to see something new in the game. We've had boom sprayers before, but let's say having something new, a 9,000 litre tank capacity is going to be absolutely brilliant on this. I'm really, really looking forward to using these. That is it from me for Fact Sheet Friday on the second week of Fact Sheets. We've got plenty more to come, lots to look forward to from Giants and the Farming Simulator community. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you found it useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.